Hey folks, Allison here. I have a question. What motivates you? All right, more specifically, what motivates you? Now, there are generally two great motivators for us. It's either the fear of pain, fear of loss, or the desire for gain or something good. All right, so we either have a negative motivation of fear or a positive motivation of hope. Now, sometimes there are different things that motivate us on different things, right? But what is your overall style? What is generally motivating you in life, in relationships, in your day-to-day living? All right, let's give this example. Are you maybe you avoid doing your taxes because you're afraid you're going to owe money. All right, so you're avoiding it out of fear. That's your motivator to avoid it. Or maybe you're afraid of getting in trouble, so you do them, so that's still a fearful motivation. Or maybe there's that desire for gain. Hey, I'm going to get a refund. I want to do this right away. Or maybe you're not even going to get a refund. Maybe you're going to break even. Maybe you're going to owe money, but you're going to get it off your plate and not be worried about it anymore and not having it over your head. So that's a positive motivation, the desire for gain, desire for freedom, desire to get this off my plate and put it behind me. Now, in relationships, what is your style? Are you doing things out of fear? I'm not expressing my needs because I'm afraid I'll be rejected. Or maybe I'm not asking for what I want because I'm afraid I won't get it. Or maybe I'm not even going out with the right people because I'm afraid a good person wouldn't really love me if they knew me. Is your motivation fear? Or is it a desire for gain? Maybe, hey, I'm going to express my needs because I have hope that this person who has proved him or herself will actually meet that need in a healthy relationship and in a healthy way. What we want is to be more motivated by that desire for gain, for that positivity. Now, if you're motivated by fear, that indicates one of two things. That either you're very overwhelmed and not managing your time and your life well, in which case a coach can be really helpful in helping you to kind of develop the right goals and organize your life better so that you can be motivated by the positive. Or it can indicate some woundedness there that requires some healing and therapy. And that's most often the case, all right? Sometimes we develop a negative mindset. We've learned how to cope by being fearful and hiding or waiting to the last minute on things and not asking to have our needs met. That might be a maladaptive pattern that I would really strongly encourage you to bring to therapy for healing. Not just to talk about, but ultimately for healing. All right, God wants us motivated for good. All right, we can not commit sins because we're afraid of going to hell, or we can do virtuous acts because we want to make the world a better place and we want to ultimately be with God in heaven. So now, obviously, both are good. All right, if we fear getting in trouble, we don't break the law. That's a good thing. But it's even better if we're motivated by the good. We're going to live a much more joyful life. So that's something I think we can really take some time to look at. What motivates me? And sometimes asking somebody close to us that question, what do you think motivates me? What are you seeing here? You know, maybe you do need to bring it to therapy, in which case log on to Catholic therapists and find somebody in your area. And many people, many therapists are working via internet or telephone these days. So it's easier than ever to find a good Catholic therapist. Now, again, perfect love casts out all fear, and that perfect love is Jesus. So we want to bring him into the process. Why? Because he loves you, and he died so that you can be free and have that abundant life, right? If your other motivators are just overwhelmed and just not knowing what to do and just, talk to a coach who can help you to set those goals and then have positive motivations that we could be moving toward healthy goals, life-giving goals that can make your life better. So there's links below this video to both Catholic therapists, Catholic life coaches. Reach out because God has better things for you and we want you to be happy. That's ultimately the goal. Always going to be conditional in this fallen world, but ultimately, for the joy that lay before him, he endured the cross. All right, so there's joy before you. That's what you want to focus on. Hope you find that helpful. God bless you.